Live, come on. Come on. All right. All right, are we live? I'm thinking we might be live. Not 100% sure. You got any of you guys there? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Any of you guys there? All right. All right, says we're live. Hello, everybody that is here. Welcome to the stream. This is NFL Trade Deadline Edition. You can throw Week 8 recap in here as well. Only really major news that's going on about the trade deadline is Aqib Talib is going to the Miami Dolphins. He got traded with a 5th round draft pick. And in return, the Rams are going to get a late round draft pick sometime in the near future, maybe in the 2020 draft. But that's an unknown for me. So, my thoughts on this. The Rams have missed a seriously good opportunity here. So you could have had both Jalen Ramsey and Aqib Talib. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I'm just really not 100% sure on that one. They're saying he was traded because he was obsolete. So that's what I'm gonna go on, but I'm not 100% sure. So, if you guys think I should include something else for the NFL trade deadline, I will mention it. If not, we've got some Big Ten rankings to go through. We have... We're going off of last week's. We're going off of last week's scores. So, the tiers for this Big Ten rankings are Big Ten champ contender, just outside, solid, terrible, or they are in the conference basement. And we're including both the East and West here, because just including the West would just be boring. It'd go way too quick. So, hey, TNS Outdoors. All right, so, in case you guys didn't hear, tier system for ranking the Big Ten: champ contender, just outside, solid, terrible, or basement. First game from last week, we had... Gotta pull up the schedule quick. First game we had last week was at number 20 Iowa, beating Northwestern 20-0. Talk about Columbus football this year, maybe at the end. Iowa 6-2 6-2, and Northwestern is 1-6. I would put Iowa. I would put Iowa as a solid team, but if you they're going into the wind down of their schedule, so that they could go off. And Illinois, I have them. Right now they're 4-4, so I'm putting them at terrible. All right, next game, Wisconsin, number 13, Wisconsin. They are currently ranked number 18 in the poll against number 3, Ohio State. I watched that game. That was a slaughter. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. As of right now, I have Wisconsin. Right now, I have Wisconsin as a solid team, just because they're going into the wind down of the schedule as well. They have Iowa this week, so I don't know. That could prove to be an interesting game. Ohio State, yep, it's not even a question. That's they're a Big Ten champ contender. Illinois versus Illinois. No, wait. No, Illinois played Purdue. Illinois played Purdue. Illinois is 4-4. Purdue 2-6. Any fishing recently? Flashes our bird. I have not been fishing recently. I'm more concerned about sports talk right now. Oh, Illinois versus Purdue. I would have them. I would put Illinois as terrible, but Purdue. You got Purdue as our first baseman. Sitting at 2-6, they have no chance of. They have no chance of breaking 500. Rutgers had a non-conference game this week. They played Liberty. Rutgers are sitting at 2-6. They won 34. They won 44-34. Sorry. I've got Rutgers. Rutgers are in the basement. They've been there for a long time. Penn State 8-0 versus Michigan State 4-4. As of right now, I have Michigan State. Right now, I have Michigan State as a. Yeah, they're terrible. They're a terrible team this year. So, yeah, Penn State. 8-0. I could put them in. Minnesota will win Big Ten. Change my mind. Yeah, we could put them. We could put them in Big Ten contender. That's that won't be a. As of right now, they have a really good chance of making the Big Ten championship. Penn State has a really good chance as well. It's the Big Ten West, Minnesota is actually 2 games ahead of Wisconsin. So it could be Penn State or Ohio State versus Minnesota. All right, next up. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we had something screw up here. All right, next up. Northwestern played. No, this is next week. We're phone being weird. I'm getting scores off it. Ha 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 ha. All right. All right, last week we had Indiana play Nebraska. Indiana won 38-31. Indiana is 6-2. I have them as a solid team. If you're the Big Ten East, that's a tight conference there. That's a pretty tight conference over there. Because you've got competition like Ohio State, Penn State, you've got Michigan, and a few other places. All right, Maryland versus number 17, Minnesota. Minnesota won 52-10. Maryland is currently sitting at 3-5. It's a toss-up between terrible and basement. If you guys in the chat want me to, for right now, I'll put Maryland in the basement. If you want me to swap it around, I will. Michigan, 6-2, played Notre Dame. They were the number 8 seed. Michigan won 45-14. Both teams, historically, they have been... Oh, shit, I forgot to rank Northwestern. Oops. Northwestern is currently 1-6. Basement. They're flat out basement. That's not even a... That's not up for discussion. That's a basement. Basement team. I also forgot Nebraska. Nebraska sitting at 4-4. Terrible. Michigan, number 19 at 6-2. Yeah, I have them sitting at... I could have them sitting at just outside along with Wisconsin, just because I'm a little biased. Just a little bias. That's a little bit of a bias showing there. Okay, so yeah, I could talk a little bit about the local high school team. Local high school team this year, we went in the regular season. We went 6-3. Ended our 3-year playoff drought. We lost first round against Arcadia. We got thrown into D5 this year. This was the second time we've been in D5. All right, moving on now to the NFL. All right, criteria for the NFL is Super Bowl. They're Super Bowl contenders, deep playoffs. They have the chance of making it really far in the playoffs. NFC or AFC championship. Wild card, they probably won't make it past the divisional round. Sub 500, they'll finish the season around 500. Why? Sub 500, they're sub or... Yep. .500 or sub 500, they'll either make 500 or they'll be ballpark 500 and dead. They're just dead. Their season's over. They're just flat out dead. Okay, first game from last week. Do you think the Patriots are overrated? Oh. As of right now, that is a that would be a no for me right now, because the Patriots are actually doing incredibly well. They're undefeated. Yes, they're slipping up. Tom Brady is beginning to show his age. The dude is like 42 years old. They should be starting to look for a quarterback here within the next 3 seasons. They should be looking for a quarterback, because they should probably be starting looking for a new quarterback this season. Actually, because how many years? Tom Brady's been in the league since 2000. It's either 2001 or 2002. All right. If you guys want to jump in on this, I accept your opinions. Browns will have a comeback. Maybe. This whole thing is I've set this up so you guys can put in your opinion as well on the rankings. So if you want to have your opinion on the rankings, I'll accept it. Brady or Rodgers? Rodgers, because I'm biased. I am biased, so Rodgers. Oh, my headset shut off.
Powering off.
There we go.
Powering on. Charging battery. Mic on.
There we go. That's better. All right. First game from last week. The Washington Redskins played the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings won 19-9. Yeah, the Redskins, they're toast. Redskins aren't doing too hot. Vikings, I've got, right now, I might have the Vikings go deep playoffs, because they've got them, they're doing pretty well. The Redskins, Washington Redskins, I've got them sub 500 just because the way they're playing right now. Seattle Seahawks, best coach in the league. Oh, jeez. Best coach in the league, that would probably be... I hate to say it, but Belichick. As much as I hate Bill Belichick, I have to say Belichick. Because he's got a good system going there. There's... as far as I know, since Vince Lombardi, there has never been a coach with a more consistent streak of winning than with Bill Belichick. That's been going on for like almost 20 years. Bill Belichick has been posting almost constant winning seasons. That's got to be some kind of NFL record. Just, I don't know. All right, next game, Seattle Seahawks versus the Atlanta Falcons. Seahawks took this game by 7. Final was 27-20. That's pretty current standings right now. Patriots. Seattle. That's a pretty tough division out there. Seattle, I've got... Yeah, they could make a... Do you think they should start female football? I honestly don't know. That's a pretty debated topic. So I'm leaning towards yes, but there's a I don't know how soon professional college or professional sports will allow it, since it's been pretty hotly contested for that topic's been hotly contested for a very, very long time. All right, Seattle Seahawks, I've got them. I see them going wild card, shallow playoffs. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, though. And, they've got the days of the Legion of Boom they're done. They're over. They are long over. All right. So, the Atlanta Falcons, that topic's over, dude. As of let's see. Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons 1-7. They're dead. Atlanta Falcons are dead. Just tank. The Atlanta Falcons should tank. They are dead. San Diego versus the Chicago Bears. Chargers won by 1 on a missed field goal by the Bears. As of right now, the Chargers, I don't see him getting past. I don't see him getting a bit over 500 or below 500. Chicago Bears, Chicago, as of right now, sitting at 3-4. I don't see them. For right now, they're not playing better than a sub 500 team. Mitch Trubisky, he's not playing like a starting caliber quarterback. He's been having a not too good year. He's been terrible, actually. New York Giants versus the Detroit Lions. As of right now, Detroit sitting at 3-1. They might. I'm gonna go out in a stretch. They might make a shallow playoff appearance. Because currently, right now, sitting at 3-1. They've got a good defense. They've got an offense. It's there, but I don't think it's a deep playoffs. I don't think it's a deep playoffs or Super Bowl caliber offense. It's a good D. They got a good defense, though. They've got a pretty good defense. It's solid. And the New York Giants currently sitting at 2-6. They're dead. The way they're playing right now, they are dead. New York Lol Jets played the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. Jaguars won 29-15. That's as it sits right now. The Jets 1-6. 1-6. They're dead. Jacksonville sitting at 4-4 right now. They could. As of right now, I see them sitting at 500. Vikings are better than the Packers all the way around. No. That is a no. Cincinnati Bengals played the Rams. Rams won 24-10. Oh, see, the Rams are most likely going to win their division, but how far in the playoffs are they going to go? Oh, yeah, they have a shot at a deep playoff drive. And the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals, that's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are at 0-8. They are dead. The Bengals are dead. They should just tank out. Give up and tank. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers play the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee actually decided to bench Marcus Mariota a few weeks ago. They're actually doing really well with Ryan Tannehill. They are doing very well, actually. Titans sitting at 4-4. Yeah, I see them being I see them a 500 team. Packers should trade Rodgers for Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley. Hell no. That is a hell no. That is a major hell no. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they played. Titans won. The Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks. Bucks sitting at. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are sitting at 2-5. Oh, 2-5. Right now, I'd put him at sub 500 because they could turn it around a little bit. I don't see him making the playoffs. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Buffalo Bills. Eagles won that game 31-13. I think Tampa Bay is going to win it all. Do you think Bucky is getting the axe back? Top of the Badgers are sitting at the... No, not the Badgers. Minnesota's sitting at the top of the Big Ten West right now, so if we do get the axe back, it's going to be a war. This year, and it's going to be at Minnesota, so that's... If the Badgers want Paul Bunyan's axe back, they're going to have to scratch, bite, and claw for it, because that's going to be a trench war. Rodgers is old, washed Old and washed up. He couldn't even beat the Eagles. He should be benched. Dude, that is a flat no, dude. Did you see... That was at the start of the season when we were just trying to get... We were trying to figure stuff out. This is a new coach, new offense. Look at us now. The past 2 games, Aaron Rodgers has had himself a really good game. Against the Raiders, he had a 258 quarterback rating. That is perfect. That is a perfect passing record. All right, next game. No, we're still on Eagles-Bills. Eagles, Philly sitting at 4-4. Sitting at 500 right now. The Eagles could be they could make a wild card drive. Buffalo Bills sitting at 5-2. They've got an elite defense. The Buffalo Bills have a stud defense. Trubisky is the best quarterback in the NFC North. No. He is terrible. And another little side note on the quarterback world. Andy Dalton got benched yesterday. And in case you guys don't know, yesterday it was Andy Dalton's birthday. So imagine this. You're an NFL starting quarterback and you get benched on your birthday. That is a massive, massive L. That is a massive L. F's in the chat for Andy Dalton. My God, that's sad. That is... Just put all the F's in the chat right now. Jesus. That poor man. I feel so bad for him. Hire McCarthy back. The Packers need help. Fuck no. That is a big fuck no. The reason why we got rid of Mike McCarthy was the Green Bay offense was pretty much at a standstill. We were stagnating. We were stagnating, and we weren't getting anywhere. All right. Now going back on Buffalo, they've got a really elite defense. They've got a lot of core pieces. Denver Broncos played the Indianapolis Colts. Colts won that game 15-13. For all you newcomers here, this is the new rating system for Sportsball Live. We did the Big Ten earlier. Wolf, I think you like the Packers too much. Bear down. I actually have a respect for the Bears. When they're not playing for the Packers, I will actually root for the Bears, especially when they're playing the Vikings, because fuck the Vikings. I hate the Vikings with a passion. Fuck them. For the Big Ten, jumping back here. For Big Ten champ contenders, I had Ohio State, Minnesota, and Penn State. For just outside, I had Michigan and Wisconsin. Solid, I put down Iowa and Indiana. Terrible, Illinois, Sparty, and Nebraska. For basement, I put down Purdue, Rutgers, Maryland, and Northwestern. If you guys want me to edit that list a little bit, let me know in the super chat in the chat. I will fix it. Willard Stormer, what are the Packers' chances to win the Super Bowl? Even though we're sitting at 7-1, I got a skull from Hilby. What's up, Hilby? Even though the Packers are sitting at 7-1, yes, I'm aware the Badgers lost to Illinois. Packers, chances of getting the Super Bowl, now we're sitting at 7-1. It's a stretch. It's a stretch yet. All right, Denver Broncos at Colts. Colts won 15-13. Reason why it's taking so long, I don't just go off of the score. I go off of the standings as well. Colts sitting at 5-2. I could, unless something, they're doing actually pretty well. Unless something catastrophic happens, they have a chance of getting to the wild card. They have a pretty good chance at the wild card. They're a good team. Denver Broncos. How are them Broncos doing? Them Denver Broncos, they are currently 2-6 right now. At 2-6, Broncos are dead. Delete that right now, Brandon. Yeah, sitting at 2-6, Broncos, they're dead. Forget your season, just tank. Get a better draft pick like that. Cardinals played the Saints. Saints won 31-9. Just by that score, I'm just saying that the Cardinals are sitting at 3-4 actually. They could break. They could make 500. And for the Saints, is going off of what the Saints did last year, they could make a pretty deep playoff drive. They have a really good chance. Panthers played the 49ers. 49ers won 51-13. 49ers are currently undefeated. I could see who wins. I could see the 49ers making it to the Super Bowl. They have the chance. They're currently undefeated. They have a really good chance of making the Super Bowl as of right now. Who wins the World Series? Nationals forced a Game 7 last night. You got the Astros. I'm leaning towards the Nats because I kind of want to see that narrative die, like really bad. I want to see the Nationals' legacy of failure just die. The Nationals Expos, they need a World Series. They've suffered long enough. They've suffered enough because that's goddamn. They've had a really hard time. The Panthers. I've got San Fran at a pretty good chance at the Super Bowl. The Panthers. Panthers. 4-3. Yeah, without Cam Newton, they're doing okay. They might make a wild card appearance. They have a good chance of making a wild card appearance. Brewers should move out of Milwaukee now. Raiders and Texans. Texans won 27-14. Texans, they lost J.J. Watt for the year, so that'll hurt them. J.J. Watt's the anchor of their. J.J. Watt is the anchor of their defense, so as of right now, I don't see him making it above 500. On the account of J.J. Watt. Packers should relocate to Canada. Why? Here's a thing most people don't know. The Green Bay Packers, they are the only publicly owned franchise in the NFL. If the Packers leave Green Bay, they will cease to exist. And the Raiders. The Oakland Raiders sitting at 3-4. They're sitting at a sub 500 for me right now. The Browns at the Patriots. Browns. Patriots, that's not even a question. Patriots are Super Bowl contender. That's just a fact. Cleveland Browns, though, sitting at 2-5. What do you guys think? Sub 500 or dead? Are the Cleveland Browns dead, or are they 500 or sub 500? Right now, until I hear different, they're going under dead. Packers at Chiefs. Packers won against the homeless Chiefs. Packers won 31-24. Aaron Jones, holy hell. Aaron Jones had himself a night. Jesus Christ. That was insane. Even without Pat Mahomes, Pat Mahomes is set to come back within a couple weeks. I have them at a Super Bowl jab. They have the chance. They're sitting a little weak right now. For right now, they've got a chance at a deep playoff drive. All right. The Green Bay Packers. Sitting at 7-1. They have a chance of going deep. Should the college football playoffs be expanded? Yes. Don't know how many teams, but hey, be nice, guys. Be nice. Did I miss somebody? Alright. I think I missed somebody. Miami Dolphins played the Steelers. And the Steelers won 27-14. Steelers, I don't see them making it above 500. Dolphins, they're dead. They haven't won a game all season. They are dead. That is a mega dead for the Miami Dolphins. Who did I miss? I missed the... Wait, did the Baltimore have a bye this week? I think they did. Baltimore and Dallas. I think they might have had a bye this week. So these two guys, I'm just going to go off the standings. The Ravens 5-2. Ravens 5-2. Lamar Jackson, he's a good quarterback. He really is. They're doing pretty good. And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? You got both Zeke Elliott and you have Dak Prescott. That is a dual threat right there. Right now, they could make a shallow playoff. They could make a shallow playoff drive. Can you stream World of Tanks, please? I'll think about it. Alright, so far that's the NFL, and you guys thought I was done? But wait, there's more. The NBA, their season just got started, so as of right now, this is where you guys come in really hot and heavy. I decided I want to get into basketball because why not? Why not? It's something interesting. I want to broaden my horizons a little bit. So why not? Why not? It's just, yeah. All right. This is current games right now. We got Bulls playing Cavaliers. The standings as of right now. The standings as of right now. 76ers sitting at... something happened to my phone. For the Eastern Conference, it's 76ers on top. Right now, they are 3-0. Sixers. The 76ers, for this guy, for this ranking, it's gonna be finals, deep playoffs, shallow, 500, sub 500, and basement. For right now, the 76ers, the season is still young. Season is still young, so right now, gimme for me, it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Going off the last 2 years, the Milwaukee Bucks, they have a shot at the finals. They have a legitimate shot at the finals. Giannis, he's amazing. I don't know about you guys, but Giannis, he's holy cow. Bucks. They've got a good shot. The Sixers, I need some help from you guys because I don't know. I don't know basketball. It's going off right now, the Heat. Going off right now, 76ers. Season is still young. Sixers. They could make a playoff drive. But historically, sit them at 500. Sit them at 500. The Raptors. Actually, a Heat. Miami Heat sitting at 3-1. Sitting at 3-1. The Heat really don't have very many good pieces right now, so that's... They're going I really don't know basketball. I apologize if I'm butchering a lot of shit, because I don't know basketball. That's why I need help. The Raptors. Toronto Raptors. Who is the best wide receiver in the game? A wide receiver. That's going back to football. That would... Oh, there's a lot of good ones out there. Devontae Adams is one of them. You got Edelman. Oh, God. Who's the baddest man in... Who's the baddest man in Wisconsin? Rogers, Yelly, or Giannis? Oh, that would have to be... Oh, shoot. Oh, man. That would probably have to be... as it sits right now, it would have to be Rogers. The NBA is just getting fired up. The Brewers are done for the year. Yelich got hurt, so we never got to see him finish off. So, yeah, that's a thing. Atlanta Hawks have basement. That's because they got, as far as I know, they got nothing. Atlanta has nothing. You think to MATC Wolfpack? Oh, that's a college I got to. No. We aren't even in the same league as Wisconsin. We get mopped. Uh, 76ers, the Heat. The Raptors, how did the Raptors do last year? I think they did pretty well, so they got a... They could go deep. The Celtics at 2-1. Celtics, oh, they did pretty well last year. So shallow playoffs maybe. Brooklyn, the Hawks they don't have anything. The Hawks don't have anything. They're toast. I see him going toast. Pistons, 500. I'm just guessing right now, guys, so bear with me. The Magic. Magic. Where do they go from here? Can you do a bracket breakdown for the World Soccer? Oh, I'm staying out of soccer right now, man. I'm in NFL mode, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, the Nets sitting at... Oh, Magic's are sitting at 1-2 right now. I don't see him getting above 500. The Nets are pretty much the same. Cavaliers, they don't have anything. They're basement. They haven't... LeBron James leaving the Celtics or the Cavaliers, that killed them. That killed them dead. They were dead. Do you think LeBron would win a street fight against Floyd? Oh, God. That's an interesting one. I'd pay money to see that one. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. The Wizards. Oh, 500. My brother plays band. And he is not interested in sports. Cavaliers, they suck. Hornets. Hornets are 1-3. Hornets are 1-3. They could be in the basement. They could either be in the basement or sub 500. Knicks. Oh, the New York Knicks. Oh, fudge. Oh, the Knicks. Oh, basement. The Bulls. Oh, sub 500. Pacers. Basement. That is a basement. Moving on. Western Conference. The Spurs sitting at 3-0. Now they could make a playoff drive. I don't know how deep, so shallow for right now. Timberwolves. That's a shallow. Clippers 3-1. That's another shallow. Lakers, they're basement. Who's the best athlete in the family? Since I'm the only one who played football, that would probably be me. Lakers are basement. How do you think Giannis? Do you think Giannis is at his full potential? I wouldn't say full potential. There's a... actually, yeah, I could say full potential. I follow basketball pretty piecemeal, so I'm not 100% sure, but Giannis is... He is full potential, probably. Because the dude... for the past 3 years, that dude has been in the running for conference MVP. So that dude is a friggin' ball hog. He's not a ball hog. He's a baller. Jesus. The Mavericks sitting at 3-1. Oh, the Mavericks. Oh. That's just right now. Utah Jazz 3-1. They could go shallow. But what they've got going on right now in terms of pieces, need a hep dog and a Wolfman podcast. Yeah, I could use a second guy on this. So the podcast. No. Now think about it. Denver Nuggets. I already did the Nuggets. The Rockets. They're finals. Straight up, they're finals. They're going to the finals. Because not only do they have Harden, they now have Russell Wilson. They have Westbrook now. So they'll be a pretty dangerous team. The Suns. The Suns sitting at 2-2 at current point. I don't see them making past 500. The Warriors, they could make a deep playoff jab. Oklahoma City Thunder, they just lost their top scorer, so shallow playoffs. Grizzlies, sub 500. Pelicans, they just got Zion, but they're going to need a lot more than him to... Rockets are good. The Pelicans, they just got Zion, but they need a lot more than him to get out of the basement. The Trailblazers, 500. Sacramento Kings, they're in the basement. They've lost 4 straight. They need help. Utah Jazz, I skipped them. I missed them somehow. Utah Jazz, The shallow playoffs. I hear ya. I've never been a fan of LeBron James. The dude is... I can't stand him. Rockets are good. Yes, they are good. You can't count them out. You cannot count them out for shit. I can't stand Harding either. The ESPN... Oh, man. All they... They're giving Harden a little too much love. And, I have a little... He's a drama queen. Yes, he is. I have a little acronym I like to call ESPN. It's, Every Stupid Person Network. Because a lot of them are idiots. Disney just... When Disney acquired ESPN, that flat out killed them. Disney flat out killed ESPN. They used to be the shit for sports talk. Now they are shit. Alrighty. Righty. Oh boy. That's pretty interesting. Alright, please. I really don't... I think Skip's the dumbest of them all, though. Yes, he is. He's a... Oh, man, that man rides the Cowboys so hard. Oh, my God. That's fascinating. That is a fascinating thing. Skip Bayless. Oh, man. Oh, I seriously don't know why ESPN has such a hate boner for the state of Wisconsin. Because, oh my God. The Brewers, they're okay. Brewers are okay. They slid after the playoff drive back in 18. The Bucks are good. The Bucks are good. They are scary good. Yeah, ESPN is saying, the Bucks suck. That's stupid. They're all riding Harding, but I don't like Shannon Sharp either, but his facial impressions crack me up. I really don't have an opinion on Shannon Sharp. I honestly don't. I don't watch ESPN because they're a bunch of idiots. But Shannon Sharp, I know Skip Bayless is a fucking tool. That's all I know about Skip. That's all I really know. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Skip Bayless. He's a tool. Yeah, Q&A. Do you guys want to do a Q&A? I'm pretty much done with the rankings. If you guys want to do a Q&A, we can do a little bit of a Q&A for... let's go... we can do a 5-minute Q&A. Why not? If you guys have a relevant sports question, pro sports, college, that's not stupid, shoot. Alright. I thought this was rated PG. Oh. We aren't PG, dude. Even though if I was doing for monetization, I would have been demonetized for that first. I would have been demonetized in the first half hour. Oh, man. Alright. Why do the Badgers suck? Oh, God. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have no idea why Wisconsin is sliding. I seriously don't. I knew we probably weren't going to beat Ohio State because they're fucking Ohio State. Nobody can beat them. They're number 3 in the nation for a reason, even though they're overrated. How they lost to Illinois? We got caught looking ahead. That's the only explanation I have. So, the defense, they did pretty good the first half. The defense got caught. The offense, they shit the bed. Defense, they got sent up shit creek because the offense couldn't get anything really going. Especially in Ohio State, the offense they got shut down. They gotta mix it up. They can't just depend on Jonathan Taylor to carry them. There's gonna be a time when we don't have Jonathan Taylor anymore. So we're gonna have to learn to adapt. And we need to get it to more receivers than Cephas and AJ Taylor. Gotta get Ferguson. Ferguson is still here. We gotta hit him up a little bit more. Instead of just going a run game heavy with screens and the occasional deep ball, you gotta round it out. Go for a run, screen here and there, medium ball, deep pass. Keep them off balance. In terms of the defense, that Ohio State game's gonna hurt us really bad. Defensively, that Ohio State game is going to hurt us really, really bad. Wolf, do you think in your prime could you throw a football farther than Mason Crosby? Stupid question. Next. Boy. Oh my God. I'm running out of shit. I'm running out of shit to talk about. Oh, we could go back to the Big Ten, maybe. Why not? Why not? Who does Wisconsin play next? We play Iowa. I know we play Iowa next. Minnesota's last game of the regular season. Why is the grass green? Why is the grass green? Chlorophyll. Everybody knows that. Wolf, what was your 40 time? My 40 time sucked. Averaged like 4, 5-ish. All right. Next 4 games for Wisconsin. We have Iowa, Nebraska, Purdue, and Minnesota. Iowa, Iowa's going to be a battle. Who's a better running back, Jonathan Taylor or John Kuhn? I cannot answer that because Jonathan Taylor is a true running back. John Kuhn was a fullback and he retired. And Jonathan Taylor is not in the NFL yet, so I cannot compare them. Yes, I know I'm an animal. Thank you very much. That's going to be a battle. Iowa and Wisconsin, that's going to be a fight. That's going to be a fight. Wisconsin, I see the defense getting a win on this one. Because Iowa, they brought it last year. They brought it really hard. So I think that's going to be Jonathan Taylor or Ryan Grant? Jonathan Taylor. That dude already has 5,000 rushing yards in college. I'm actually worried about how he's going to make it in the pros. Aaron Jones or Amon Green? Amon Green. Best dang running back the Packers have had in the 21st century. That's flat out. He's a good one. If you don't think that wasn't the Brady conspiracy, he'd be the GOAT. Do you think if it wasn't for the Brady conspiracy, he'd be the GOAT? Yes. If it wasn't for all that cheating scandal bullshit, Tom Brady would be the legit GOAT. Because 6 Super Bowls, I mean, Lord on high. There are quarterbacks that are statistically better than Brady, but in terms of Super Bowl wins, for one quarterback, you cannot beat Tom Brady. You also gotta hand it to Bill Belichick. I don't like him personally, but as a coach, he's good. He's a good coach. Brady's a good quarterback, but I honestly don't like those two because it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. How hard did Iowa bring it last year? We almost lost to them. Devontae Adams or Donald Driver? Donald Driver. Because Donald Driver, he was a Green Bay Packer for a long time. He started, that was either 99 or 98 he started playing for Green Bay. And Devontae Adams, he started, that was 3 or 4 years ago, maybe? Do you think Kareem Hunt should be set free for beating up his girlfriend? No. Thoughts on Jamarcus Russell being the GOAT? Jamarcus Russell, I don't know too much about him. Mike Jamiro or Bubba Franks? Bubba Franks. Only because I know about Bubba Franks from Madden. Other than that, no. I don't know. All right, moving on from the Iowa game. Nebraska. Nebraska might be a problem, but their defense, that's probably not going to be a problem. Would Columbus beat the Miami Dolphins? Oh man, the Dolphins. Oh my god. Oh man. If the Miami Dolphins were a high school football team, then we would absolutely destroy them. Flat out. We would destroy Miami. Would you let Adrian Peterson babysit your future kids? No. No, borderline maybe. Purdue. Wisconsin versus Purdue. Purdue, that's a win. That's a dub. Right there. That's a dub. Purdue hasn't fielded a really good team in the past decade and a half. As long as I've been following college football, Purdue has never fielded a good football team. Wisconsin, Minnesota, that's the killer right there. That's the big one right there. Minnesota sitting right now, they're on top of the conference, undefeated, 8-0. That'll be a fight. That will be a fight. PJ Fleck, he turned that organization around. You give him credit. I don't like Minnesota, but what PJ Fleck has done to that organization, you got to give him credit. That was a good choice for Minnesota getting him. How would Brennan wouldn't fight me. He's too much of a bud. He's too much of a bud to fight me. And I'm too much of a bud to fight him. I don't want to fight him. Who wins in terms of who wins the division for the Big Ten West? I would have to put it. I would have to. I hate to say it, but I would have to say Minnesota wins the division. Even if Wisconsin beats Minnesota, they will still win the division unless Minnesota somehow mysteriously begins to tank. Unless they keel over and die, I highly doubt Minnesota is going to... Oh, hello. Never mind. Minnesota's got a really nasty schedule coming up. They got to play Penn State, and then Iowa, Northwestern. They'll beat Northwestern. And then they have to play Wisconsin. Penn State's going to kick their ass. Minnesota's going to get killed. Iowa, that's... If you got homework to do it. I'm actually going to sign off because I've been at this for an hour and a half, and I really don't know what else to talk about. So, thank you guys for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Yada, yada, yada. And I'll see you guys later.